his friends ain't talking about woo. First of all, everybody know this been we've been talking about this since I was a kid. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no sitting around to be acting like it's brand new right now. That shit irritates me. Even when I see niggas scared to speak up, and all them niggas freaks. And when you see the ones speak up for them, it's because they got shit to hide.
And people don't know this. When I left when I stopped working for Puff, I started working for Misa. Misa called me up, yo, Gene, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I be wanting to go to parties. I be out. And I know Puff or nobody gonna do anything if I got you with me.
He gonna pick on weak niggas, and he keep them. I see the difference of the relationships he have with them. He rather have, and I get it, cause I like hanging with nerds. Like sometimes when you a gangster, you want to be around the cool niggas. Like when you look at Jay, everybody like the nigga J Hood. It's a nigga from Chicago. He always talk about King Von, and they like, well, how these two niggas mix? Like, well, when you a nigga like Von, you want to be around the coolness. You don't want to be around the gangsters, the fake thug niggas, because you know what you really about.
Things are getting real messy for Diddy right now because former bad boy artist Freddy P just stepped into the courtroom and is letting it all out. Freddy P, one of the many artists who came up under Diddy's label, is now flipping the script and exposing Diddy in ways we ain't seen before. And trust, he's not holding back.
Oh man, I'm glad we made it happen. When I look in there, I be telling people like, man, go ahead and hit Sean. You hit this guy right here, he gonna get it done. Cause you hit me, bro, I'm gonna talk circles, you know?
Yeah, shout out to Sean, man, for making this happen, man. Cool dude. So before we get into the interview, refresh the audience memory on where they might know you from.
Well, I'm Freddy P, you know, from making the band, Platinum group. I'm from Liberty City, Miami, Florida. I'm like 1/6 of the band. Always been the one that was like, you know, standoffish, always the quiet one. You know how that be. You always got one in every group.
Yeah, you was the quiet one that didn't care, man. You didn't care who Diddy was, man. But I gotta ask you, speaking of Diddy, how you feel about the situation he going through right now?
It was to me, honestly, and this ain't no slight. It's just I like to see people get they just do. Like if he was innocent, I'd be speaking up, like leave that man alone, cause I hate bullies. But if I don't feel like he guilty, I just feel like, bro, it's there. Like all them people ain't lying, and then you know when a person lie because they when a person lying, they ain't going into detail. Like it's certain things, and people always trying to blame Cassie. Like no, bro, like you ain't never been around a billionaire before, so you can't be around that. You don't know how to judge that situation when somebody like, it's kind of like the dude, you ever seen the commercial? They hold a daughter and you like, you gotta be quicker than that. They gonna keep dangling the money in your face. You gonna kiss like the carrot in front of the rabbit. You see the food, you gonna keep chasing it. And eventually you gonna feel like, why would I quit and I done got to the 12th grade? Like who gets to the 12th grade and quit school? So if you go through so many levels of embarrassment, you know, whatever you wanna call it, and then you get to where you feel like, I surpassed a lot of stuff. I done did the worst of the worst. You go to feeling like, okay, I want to be compensated. But as far as his crib, man, I just feel like, man, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You see he quiet, you gotta look at the surroundings. Like people like, why his friends ain't talking about woo. First of all, everybody know. This been we've been talking about this since I was a kid. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sitting around to be acting like it's brand new right now. That irritates me. Even when I see niggas scared to speak up, and all them niggas freaks. And when you see the ones speak up for them, it's because they got shit to hide. And they know when this shit come around on me, or if this shit come around on me, I'm gonna be looking for alliances. I'm gonna be looking for people to step up for me. You get what I'm saying? What's crazy to me, man, is some of the names that's popping on. I see Harv. Y'all don't know who Harv Pierre is. I do. This a nigga who like me and this nigga done had real like words to words. Like me and them niggas done went through real yeah. Like me and the nigga Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Nigga Diddy threatened me. He because I'm the type of person like, bro, if you around me, bro, you gonna see, bro, anybody I'm around, they gonna be like, ask Fred to ask because he listen to you. Or I don't know what it is, bro. So it's like everybody around was like, I guess sometimes walking on eggshells around me and I guess in somewhat he had to feel he had to take back control of what his environment.
Freddy P's career was practically shaped by Bad Boy Records, but he's been dropping hints for years about the shady stuff that went down behind the scenes. But now, he's taking it straight to court in this new statement.
Because when he got back in there, it was more like every time I'm in a mood, Nick is like, and he was like, yo, Playboy, money, what you think? Nick told me some shit about, and what's so crazy is, if a nigga threaten you like this, right? You laugh at a nigga like, man, get your funny ass from by me, boy. I'm gonna shoot you in your, you know what I'm saying? This nigga threaten you, it hit different. You hear what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a gangster. Like, I done been in real, I done seen it. I ain't gotta talk about him. Just tell you, ain't nothing he can show me that I ain't seen. You get what I'm saying? So, when he said this to me, it hit a nerve. It was like, it was on some shit like, one day I woke up, I was in the mood, I'm in the studio, I'm snapping, whatever. I don't want to be with it. You know, when you around a bunch of goofies, you a street nigga. Sometimes you don't want to be around the nerds. Sometimes the nerds irritate you. So I'm in that bitch. I'm just frustrated with a lot of shit that's going on. Anyway, we get in a situation. We in front of everybody. Nigga like, he was like, man, money, man, what you think, you bad or something? He was like, nigga, I'll buy every house on your block. Shut every light off on that bitch, and when you come out, every time you come out that bitch, you'll get popped. So when another nigga tell you some shit like that, you like, get your animated ass out of here, goofy ass. You feel what I'm saying? When he tell you some shit like that, you go to picture him purchasing every house. You go to picturing every light on the block going on. And that shit silenced me. And for you to make that, people ask why I left the band. Like, that's why I left the band. Like, that's why I didn't do Dave Chappelle. Like, we got into that. My next time I got the chance to go home, because I had to, you know, you're a gangster. It's like, you know, when you ain't got your gun on, you got to play it off sometime. So I had to play it off. I tried to, man, listen, I don't even want to talk. It's because I don't know statute of limitations and stuff like that. But I tried to get his pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he didn't know he was threatening. I'm pretty sure he know now. You know, he probably done been living in Miami long enough. He know now who he was threatening. He know how I'm rocking. But at that time, you know what I'm saying? He ain't know what my mind state was. I ain't got shit, bro. I ain't come for shit. I will be the one to put you on the news and me. You get what I'm saying? That's how I felt at that time. Like, boy, you threaten me? Like, niggas in the street don't threaten me. I'm going to war with real killers, and they ain't out there like this. You niggas I know standing on business, and you, that's how I felt. Like, oh, I gotta have you. And later on that night, I was trying to take his ass out. You feel me? Like, me and my dog, God rest his soul, we was in like a G-Wagon, and he had his little 2.2s. I had a little pistol on me, whatever. I had the Mac, he had whatever, and we was waiting on this pussy to come out. Because we had a meeting at 1 o'clock that night. So I knew in my mind that, okay, we got into this earlier that day, so my time frame was, let me get back. So from like 11, no, we got out there like 10:40 something. So from like 10:40, so we had to do a little homework or whatever. Made sure we could get right back to the West Side Highway, because it was like these little alleys and shit. So we had to do our homework, because out there, you got to make sure police ain't parked and walking around and standing on a block in Manhattan. So my mindset was different. It's dumb right now, and I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have died or got a prison sentence or something like that. But it's just how he had me feeling after the conversation. And then, like, and he said some other shit. He was like, somebody, he was like, what? He was like, you could walk out the studio right now and somebody just walk up and pop you. He was like, I don't want to see you die or nothing like that, but nigga in the knee or something. He was like, he was basically like, you better control yourself, like, you better humble yourself. And I done been there. I know how it is when you at Apex and you at the top with the big dog. He got a, he probably ain't really want to do that. Our relationship was different. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was quiet. He respected me. He never really disrespected me. I seen him disrespect a lot of people. I seen him talk crazy to a lot of people. He had a lot of respect for me. You know what I'm saying? When we hung out, we talked about thug shit. Like, we hung out one time. We went out to a club, and he put me one on my own. You feel me? Like, he bought me. I'm at the end of some couch. It's like it's Dame Dash. Just a bunch of motherfuckers. Just like dark as my type of environment, but it's quiet as everybody mind their own business. And it's like a horseshoe couch, and he at the top of that bitch with like 8 bitches and shit. I done seen Puffy do some wild shit. I done seen Puffy like finger bitches in the club, like in front of everybody. Like, I done seen Puff do some wild shit. I ain't never seen no man on man shit, but in my mind, I already knew what was going on around me. I just didn't know it was hard. I didn't know it was certain niggas. And now when I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, he done got all of them.
Freddy's laying out all kinds of wild accusations, saying Diddy was more concerned with keeping his empire up and running than actually supporting his artists. According to Freddy, Diddy used his power to manipulate contracts, exploit artists financially, and pretty much run Bad Boy like his own personal playground.
See, when I'm hearing what he offer, I'm like, oh, he done got them all. When you see all these rappers out here with this money popping up mysteriously and they looking like good investors and all that, no. Niggas on that Diddy package pan. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you see niggas getting houses, niggas offering $20, $30 million for your butthole, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And I can understand most of them niggas, pause, no Diddy. I can't understand, but I can understand most niggas is weak. Most niggas ain't from that. You get what I'm saying? They only there to provide. Most niggas can get drunk and get took care of. Most niggas without money could get slapped the fuck around in their hood. Like without money, no nigga ever slapped me in my hood. Before, you could go ask my ops, and them niggas don't like me to this day, but they gonna tell you one thing about him. That nigga ain't nothing to be played with, boy. He gonna get in, he gonna get it in. Don't let him, you feel me? But, and I'm gonna give them their respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they stand on business, you feel me? It's just what real niggas do. But him, he gonna pick on weak niggas. He keep them, I see the difference of the relationships he have with them. He rather have, and I get it. Cause I like hanging with nerds. Like sometimes when you a gangster, you want to be around the cool nigga. Like when you look at Jay, everybody like the nigga J Hood, it's a nigga from Chicago. He always talk about King Von, and they like, well, how these two niggas mix? Like, well, when you a nigga like Von, you want to be around the coolness. You don't want to be around the gangsters, the fake thug niggas, cause you know what you really about. You on 10. So a little minor subject that this nigga might want to argue with somebody. Your mind is, I'm finna go jump in the car and take care of that, because it ain't even about the mind state don't come from wanting to be a killer and want to be a thug. It's come from paranoia and not wanting to get caught first. People think you like that because you just like that. No, you like that because you threaten my life, and now I take it more serious than everybody else. Like, I fear you might come, so I'm gonna come get you on a way that you never seen before, or I'm gonna attempt to. Like, you know, not me. I'm just saying that's how I would that's how I would handle it. You know.
Right. But yeah, just to backtrack, Diddy, he told you directly that he'll buy every house on your block, and every time somebody come out, they'll get shot.
Hell yeah. He said, I shut every light off on that bitch. Now, picture that. You go to picturing it. It's him. You like, oh, this nigga can really do this shit. You hear me? Like, what the f? It ain't like no nigga in the hood. Man, trust me, man. Get put up. That was a different threat right there. That was because you gotta understand, the man got my social. The man got my itinerary. So all that fake, I would tell my son, you know, you're gonna live to be 42 if you pick and choose your battles wisely, not be the most gangster nigga in the room. Ain't no such thing as the baddest man in the world, because there's always somebody like your uncle or somebody like your daddy. And somebody that's 10 times worse than us who ain't got a conscience, who don't care about God. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So that's the reason why you left the group. Because I was wondering, because I remember that episode where you called up the Bad Boy officers and you was like, yo, I quit. And I was wondering what happened. So that's the reason. Diddy, he said that he'll kill you.
They know what's up. They know why I left. Actually, okay. So the Dave Chappelle, all that shit happened the same week. Basically, like, I was waiting to get home. I mean, I think it happened in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But whatever it was, my time frame was to get home. You get what I'm saying? Because it was like, when I get to the crib, it's this nigga, now I'm finna go to war. Like, you feel me? Like, my mind was like, I'm finna try to kill this nigga. Like, that was my mind back then, God forgive me. But I was like, I'm finna try to kill this nigga, boy. Just let me make it home, God. Let me make it home. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. Whatever, go wherever. But the next time I go home, I ain't coming back. And what people ain't understand was I was the only one couldn't go home. That's where my frustration was coming from. I love rapping. Like, they know, everybody know I stay in the studio. Everybody from whatever environment, they know, like, once I get in that bitch, because I do songs like this, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know I love to do it. But they know, like, I got a mentality like, well, I'm gonna be like on some fucking shit real quick. Like, no, he cold pussy. He cold pussy though. He cold pussy. But but he got money. A lot of them niggas is cold pussy that I know for a fact they cold pussy. That's why when I speak, nigga better not play with me. Like, I'm gonna touch you on your shoulder, playboy. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna do all the internet game. We gonna see what it's about.
Freddy's not just talking about shady business deals either. He's saying Diddy went even deeper, controlling artists' careers and basically sabotaging them once they started to outshine him or want more control.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you drop the bag. That's why I told 50 that day, man, give me the money, 50. Just give me the money. Give me, you ain't gotta give me the money, give me the brand. See, they play with you because you ain't got no real connection down here. A lot of niggas wouldn't even talk to you if they know you was affiliated with me. And I ain't saying I'm some big, but they know who really in these streets and who really could get 300 going. Who really could put 300 men together, you feel me? And they all gonna be family, real connected all through one man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one man owned to a lot of different clans, you get what I'm saying? And they ain't not owned from family, owned from stepping, owned from, he the one I called when I wasn't like this. I said, well, that's used to protect me when I was a kid. That's my uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas is out here, you know, they know who really run the city. And that's why I was telling a lot of niggas, they got it because they got the money, but a lot of these niggas pussy. They know for a fact I done seen, like, Captain, I done seen Cali about to die. I done seen it all, nigga. I saved your fucking life. That's why I be looking at you niggas like they like, bro, you don't even know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My dog doing 35 right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when in his case, he court was brought right in front of everybody. He don't give a he was already accustomed to prison. And I was trying to let, when we walked up, we seen Cali at the parade. And Nick walked up on Cali, so we talking to him, but he don't know me and Cali, not on no weird shit. He just thinking we extorting Cali because at that time we taking traps. This what we doing. Like, we wasn't asking for nothing from nobody. This is what we doing. Everybody knew what car, what we in. It's like when we used to hit the block, nigga, I'm not trying to be funny. Just like Debo coming, like them niggas finna rob you. That was the mentality. Because that's what we was doing every day. That was our job. Like for like from like 6 in the morning, nigga, we getting up, we catching pictures of a bitch out there trying to go to work, getting their lawn chair, everything together. Like, you know how bitches do lawn services. We catch their ass out there, loading their trucks up. God forgive me, I don't want to take from the working man and shit like that. But it's a cycle, man. And shit, I gotta eat too. Strongest dog gotta eat. You're like, oh, go get a job. You go get a job. I ain't working for no fucking crumb. You crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy for me to hear that, man. Because, I mean, if you saying that he told you that he'll take your life, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not far-fetched that he has something to do with Tupac, though. I mean, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. What you think about that?
In my motherfucking eyes, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I don't want to get no nigga indicted because I don't know shit. I really don't know shit, but I could talk, you know, from a subjective level. I could speak from from the outside. I could talk. I'm gonna keep it real with you, gangster. I don't know how they gonna prove it. I doubt if they could be able to prove it, unless, and this is what I keep telling people. He didn't pay Cassie for what she knew. I mean, for what she said. He paid her for what she didn't say. Because if you already they say the lawsuit had already been out there. So she basically leaked. And that she leaked was horrible. So I guess that she didn't tell us was about. So imagine what that she held in was about. You get what I'm saying? Because she had to have some leverage after you done told everybody, now why would I pay you? If paying you get what I'm saying? Well, yeah, but I paid you because I need you to shut up. Basically, you let a little air out the tire, but you let me know, bitch, I got the real information. Remember that night you said, oh yeah, because you see what he did with Lil Rod? He told Lil Rod, oh, I did it, I did this, I did that. So it ain't far-fetched for him to be done told Cassie way more than that, if that's the type of character you are. So you gotta understand, people who have never shot nobody, they gonna talk about shooting the same person every time they get a chance. But a nigga who done shot a lot of people, you know, they gonna forget their situation. They gonna forget stuff. People gotta tell their story. Trust me. They gotta, yeah, you ain't gonna remember if it's what you do. You ain't gonna remember unless you sitting with the homies and y'all like, remember, you like, oh, I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like him, so you know it gotta be true because this is what I be saying about the details and lies. Why would Lil Rod, a nigga who probably wasn't even number about 15 or 10 at the time, bring up that specific situation? Like, it had to be said to him. Why would you even care? Diddy done been through a lot of shit. Why would Lil Rod want to make that night up about him, saying that I did that?
Think about all the bad boy artists who came and went. G-Dep, Loon, and even bigger names like Maze.
So if Lil Rod got that, I'm pretty sure that Cassie got. That's why the feds want him. Because she didn't get paid for what she knows. She got paid for what she didn't say.
And what did Little Rod say he said?
Lil Rod was just saying, he's saying like, he shot the bitch in the club or whatever. But everybody been, that night, the bitch been saying she got shot. People keep talking about why they coming out now. Y'all never battled a billionaire. I had lawyers wouldn't even sue this nigga. Right now, statute of limitations, I can't even go back and get millions of dollars that they owed us, that we could have sued them for. But no lawyer would take the case. I had one year lawyer, we sat on the phone, nigga sat down and heard my whole story. He said, man, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, you got a good case, man. I'm pretty sure you'll win. But he was like, I can't do it, Fred. He was like, I know some bad boy lawyers. I live around this environment. He just explained. I'm like, why y'all so scared of this pussy? I know, Suge know, Jimmy know, he pussy. You know what I'm saying? He just got the money. He can control the environment.
Yeah, I do recall in that lawsuit that Little Roy, he said that Diddy told him personally that he shot that female, not Shine. So you think it's possible that Diddy, he was pillow talking to Cassie about Tupac?
Yeah, drunk nights. She got all your secrets. That's your bitch. My bitch know the bitch know about everybody, nigga, that I can remember. You hear me? So I'm pretty sure, like, it ain't that it's just that as a man, a nigga be like, well, I don't do this I don't do crimes around females, but when you got a bitch, a wife or whatever, my nigga, you cry sometimes. You get what I'm saying? You go through like when you come from a life where your mama gone, your daddy gone, you know what I'm saying? You get older. I mean, just day by day getting older is scary. Because you scared to lose your brothers now. You scared to lose this. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like I am about my family, because it's like, nigga, I'd rather die before y'all. You ain't finna let no nigga take you from me and it go like that. And if it do, then, I'd rather be crash out, but my peoples be trying to keep me around.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point, man. If somebody was telling me that same thing some weeks ago, man, they was telling me that, Diddy and Cassie, they dated for a long time, and they was telling me like, yo, can you imagine all the pillow talking he did to her?
I'm pretty sure he probably let her know where the bodies are buried, where the bones buried. He probably done said a few times, yeah, probably cried to her a couple of times, because that should be on your soul. You cry about when you got bodies on you, cry, bro. I don't give a what no nigga say. You might act hard around the crowd, but, especially when you get older, you go to think you got to answer the guard. You like you go like, what the fuck was I was doing? Like, and then you try to right your wrongs, but I'm pretty sure, you see him turning to Brother Love, try to right his wrongs, shit like that, but it's too late, bro. Like, people get mad at why y'all trying to tell black brothers down. Ain't nobody trying to tear down LeBron. Ain't nobody trying to tear down. Motherfucker Lamar just won a MVP too. The second one. Ain't nobody came out and tried to tear him down. All these successful brothers, ain't nobody trying to tear Steph Curry down. Ain't nobody trying to tear down the person without a story. My thing is, it's like slavery. If it's your actions, how you offended that I'm telling what you did? I don't want to endure it. We endured it. It sounds harsh coming back out verbally, but it's your actions. So imagine how we felt when you physically extracted it on us. We just dealing with telling our story, and it sounds so harsh. It sounds like we trying to kill a legacy. No, bro, I'm telling my story. I'm not making nothing. I can see about making something up and try to make them look bad. No, I'm actually telling you what happened. If it sounds harsh to you, then you can look at him how you want to. This is his actions. I'm not asking you to look at the man harsh. I'm not saying judge him. I'm just telling my truth. My truth offending you? My truth saying, no, I'm just telling my truth, bro. A lot of them niggas, man, all these rap niggas, they fruity to me, man. And I don't want to, you just look at it, bro. The whole list of them, all them brothers, all these mom niggas, fruity, man. All them niggas was fruity the whole time. They knew it. When I hear certain rumors about certain niggas, I'm like, yeah, you can see it. For sure.
So when you hear the gay rumors about Diddy, you're not surprised?
I always tell people this. I've been telling people this. Don't forget the gangster. He got a lot of licious in him now. He gangster-licious. But don't forget the gangster part. The bitch still a gangster now. You hear me? Regardless about whatever definition you want to describe a gangster as. Whether it be a mob boss, a shot call, or whatever. The bitch get it done, and he'll get it done. That's evidence that he'll get it done. And the bitch is fed.
Freddy's testimony in court is making it clear that Diddy had a history of using his artists to get rich, then tossing them aside like they were disposable once they'd served their purpose.
You get what I'm saying? So he not, when you see niggas conducting themselves like that and carrying about like that because they not worried about doing no time. It's a federal agent. He know he been an agent. He know that. That man working, man. That man not worried about going to jail. That man just got a hand shit over. He got a handler, man. That man, if anybody who can't see that Puffy is a fucking agent, the man been dodging jail. And he's a scary nigga that can't take jail. He showed you that by sacrificing niggas up on him. That's like a nigga say, no, I can't go. He got it give him claustrophobic. So imagine what he'll do to stay the fuck up out of there. Yeah, he gonna sit in the DA office. Plus he trying to prove to these people that he's a productive citizen now. He's not no thug. People gotta understand what he went through at that time. You know, he had a different perception when he's shooting guns in the club, and he almost lost a lot. Nobody want to fuck with him. Nobody want to touch him. I look at Mace, everybody, it don't matter who it is, he ain't make more money with them than he made with the band brand. And Mace, I love Mace to death. That's a cool nigga. That nigga called me when I was fucked up. That nigga gave me a call that inspired me, bro, when I was really down. Mace the only nigga called me. Diddy feel like he's above the world, but God just reminded him who really runs shit. See, the devil, what Diddy was thinking all these years was, oh man, I'm this and that. That's what the devil do. He parades you around. You don't know he there until he actually deserts you. See, the whole time you thinking you got the power. You thinking you did this. Oh, I can't be stopped. Watch all the videos. You thinking you the whole time. It's your God. He parading you around. Because when I get ready to drop you, I'm finna parade you in front of the same crowd that I'm finna make you look bad for. You look good for 40 years. I hope you enjoyed those good days. However, the 20 years, whatever it been. I paraded you around for 20 years just to drop you from 25 feet. That's basically what the devil did to him. He left him deserted. He used them and abused them. Built this track record. Built the nasty shit. Made him feel untouchable. I got you. You good. Nobody could bother you. His power kept growing. Ego kept growing. Kept building luggage. And guess what the devil do? I'm through with you. There's nothing you can do for me no more. I'm gone. I'm on to the next. Now you in front of your people. They calling you no Diddy. Your sons, like, I'm talking about after you die, your sons still finna feel this. Your grandkids gonna feel this. You gonna be having fucking stories told about you as if you're the boogeyman, because you were. You robbed people, bro. Like you got no talent. You robbed people, bro. Like I don't care what nobody. Oh, Diddy picked the best thing Diddy ever did. I can't lie to you. He made me work harder. That was not more than what a drill sergeant would do. You just, write more, write 3 verses to it. You didn't write it for me. You just turned me into an animal. You get credit for making me channel to another level. Then yeah, I gave you that. But it was in me already. You just showed me how to channel it. Now you talk about, we talk about actual greatness. Like, what are you doing? Like, what did you write? Like, what did you bring besides finding the talent? Anybody could have done your job, is all I'm saying. You were replaceable. Anybody could have done what you done. Anybody with morals. Hip hop would be in a different state if it was anybody. If it was Ice Cube handed those keys, it would be a different state right now. It wouldn't have been no shiny. He introduced the homophobia to our game. We wasn't like, we was hardcore. He got paid to do that. The agenda started with him. Everything you see going on right now was Puffy, from the flamey suits, the colorful outfit, because he knew what Clive was doing to him. He was trying to make it acceptable. So, man, I'm pretty sure I done heard stories about them all. Mary J. all of them got real rough stories about this, man. Like, and they can never tell. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I know, because I've done been in the circles. I've been there, I know. You can't hide it from me. I'm a gangster. I can't, I never sit on a stand and tell no judge nothing about you, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I know, like, you's a whole bitch. Like, he's an evil motherfucker, but he only do it because he got the money. And I tell people, if Puffy had to live like me, he'd be dead by now. You get what I'm saying? If Puppy came from my environment, off my block, and things wasn't handed to him, he'll be dead by now. That's how I look at him. You's a cold pussy. You know that, right? You could, if me and the roles were reversed, I'll be a god and you be fucking dead by now.
That's what Gene Deal be hinting at.
Diddy, his baby mom, Misa Hilton, she came out with a statement saying that she seen the video, and when she seen the video, it brought back her own trauma, and she knows how Cassie feels.
Wow. That was big, that was big in so many ways, man. I was catching flack, talking about, I never heard of that before. I never heard that Puff ever put his hands on Misa. You just making shit up. If you saw it, you know why you ain't do nothing about it. I didn't see it. And I always say, Mighty, when I heard something, somebody, and these are the people who were saying it, I always say that. I don't try to claim everything. If I see it, I'm gonna tell you I saw it, if I want it to be known. But I said I heard he beat her so bad, she had to. Misa was a little thing then too, man. I mean, like, Misa was a little thing, beautiful little woman, but Misa was like, cause I used to when I left Bad Boy, check this out, and people don't know this. When I left when I stopped working for Puff, I started working for Misa. Misa called me up, yo, Gene, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I be wanting to go to parties. I be out. And I know Puff or nobody gonna do anything if I got you with me. I used to bodyguard Misa. She didn't go out all the time. She was trying to get her business up. But when she wanted to go to places and be out and be seen, I was with her. You understand? Misa is like, you know, she may be Asian descent, but she like one of those strict, like those down south mothers. Yo, she did not play. I don't know how Justin got to do some of the things that he's doing now, probably because he went to live with his daddy, but his mama didn't play that. I used to bodyguard her. And that's because she was afraid to be out. Because she didn't want, if she was out with somebody or she was out doing her thing, she didn't want him to say or do anything to her or nobody else. It was for other people too. You understand? So this only proves that the information that I heard somebody and they told me that Puff beat him because of the Eric Sermon. He thought she was dating Eric Sermon, or Eric Sermon had dropped him off. He was in a white Mercedes Benz. He had dropped her off. He got mad and started beating on her. When he caught up with her. This only proves that one thing happened and some other things probably happened. Cause she said that it only brings back her own trauma, bruh. People don't understand, man, when things like that happen to you, man, and you see it happen to other people, that, what's that, PDST or PSDT or something like that? That shit is a MS. And it was so crazy, man. You know, the way they explained it, that, he beat that woman till she was crawling up under a car, man. No matter how small she was crawling up under the car, man. You got to be real scared, man. That's crazy. I know it ain't funny, but it's crazy. He was beating her till she ran up under the car, man.
Wow, man. So it got that bad, man?
The way they was explaining to me, man. And I'm like, yo, the first thing I want to know, then what did somebody do? Yo, people was grabbing him, but he wouldn't stop. And if you know Puff wasn't no dude that he was no weak guy, nothing like that. You understand? I seen Puff slam to many of guys. I used to laugh. You know, guys used to come up there and they try to grab him or whatever like that. Puff used to wrestle and play football. So I seen him grab some some street dudes that thought they was like that, and he put them on their back quick. No Diddy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And when you was doing security for her, was he controlling? Like, was he worried about where she was going and keeping tabs on her?
He couldn't control her. I had left Bad Boy. That would be the last thing that Puff would try to do, is come and confront me or confront Misa when she with me. You understand? And plus, he wasn't doing right by his own child at that time. He wasn't doing right by Justin with Misa at that time. So my whole thing about it, he wasn't going to do that. Not at all. That would be the last thing he would have did. We don't play those games. If I'm protecting Misa, Misa is protected. From babies, from baby daddies, from ex-boyfriends, from whoever. My job is to get her back in her car safe and make sure she get on that highway and get home. And that's what I did. So he wasn't going to do that. Not at all.
Freddy P is breaking down how Diddy kept him and other artists under financial control, giving them crumbs compared to the wealth they helped generate. It's the same story we've been hearing from other former Bad Boy artists, but now it's coming with legal backing.
So that's why I feel like I'm 100% more man than you, because I survived in worse conditions than you. I didn't have anything handed to me. You can't even fucking do fucking 3 months in jail, bro. You'll lose your fucking mind, bro. He can't survive in no fucking jail, bro. Niggas talk about he'll be a boss, he'll be this. They gonna isolate that nigga. Ain't no boss. He gonna be cutting a check like he doing now. Cutting a check for safety. The moment he feel like he's the man and he can't, niggas is gonna go right up in him, 3 fingers at.
Yeah, that's real talk. But I gotta ask you, the cheesecake situation, what's that real? He really made y'all do all that walking for a cheesecake?
Yeah, it came with resistance. It came with reluctant, but we were very reluctant, but we did it. Cause like I say, man, people gotta understand at that time we hadn't did so much, man. Waking up 6 a.m, training, walking around Brooklyn and screaming Biggie lyrics at 6 a.m, just feeding the homeless, washing Swiss Beats car, washing cars, all type of shit. Yeah, we hadn't did so much initiation shit. Kind of like getting to the 12th grade and quitting. And that's why I felt Cassie is like, I done did all this. Okay, I'm close to where I should be. You get what I'm saying? And that's how he dangled it around in front of you. That's how he got you. He always make you feel like it's right here. You don't want to leave the situation, because if you leave it, you don't have nothing saved, nothing. Everything you've done, you might as well keep going just to get something from it. Because everything you've done so far falls on deaf doors. There's nothing coming from it. You done had orgies and everything. You done did everything to please this man, to show him you love him, and truthfully, you see he's selfish. I mean, any person that love you ain't finna share you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, that person don't love you, man. Your nigga don't love you. Your nigga selfish. Your nigga using you when girls like, oh, I'm threesome with my nigga. That nigga never had bitches before. That nigga used his bitch to get bitches because he never had a threesome before. A nigga who got bitches since high school, one time I got chased out of school because I'm bow-legged or whatever they like about me. I got chased out of school when I first walked in that bitch by the baddest bitch in the school, wind up smashing. Anything online, go ask everybody about Shanika Lawrence. Go ask everybody about me and Shanika Lawrence. And, she was that bitch in high school. She was her. And I had her. And then after her, it was every girl who was her in my life, like I had them. You know what I'm saying? Keisha Cole, I knew Keisha for sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into all like Keisha. I think I took her to the awards. I had Chopper kicked out or some shit like that when we was younger, and she was crying or whatever. I took her to the awards with me. Before she was famous, I think she used to drive like a green little Lexus or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She pulled up in a limo. I had her. She was my company. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of, it's a lot of shit. Man, niggas be just talking on, real gangsters don't,
Bro, he had y'all watching Switch Beats cars?
Hell yeah. Nigga, we watched Swiss Beats car. You see how I said that shit? We did it. Man, we had to learn Biggie every word. I don't know why we did it. I guess it was good TV. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff was for good TV. And that's what happened. That's why people don't understand, like me and Puff. The reason Puff don't like me, I'm the only one Puff never spoke to since the band. But one time, probably twice. But it's because like I don't know if it's like it was back in the day. Somebody used to say something like I don't know if it was like something they used to say amongst each other, but somebody who worked at Bad Boy came and told me like they was like, man, they was like, boy, if that nigga would come to New York and he ain't in the studio, boy, we shut the studio. Don't let that nigga in the studio. Ooh, I don't know what's on his mind. Ooh, I guess that, you know what I'm saying? It's like you come to New York. I think used to think I was crazy, man.
Freddy's saying Diddy intentionally locked them into contracts they couldn't escape from. And if they tried to leave, Diddy would either block them from making moves in the industry or straight up blacklist them.
I had the MTV lawyer scared to meet me, and she used to be in the building with me because they were fucking us over, bro. And they'll see me on camera reacting to it, and now those people don't want to meet me. You get what I'm saying? Like the Dave Chappelle, I was on the couch with Dave. I got a picture. It was me, Dave. I was on the couch with Dave when he came up with that. Dave didn't think of that. He acted that out that day. When he asked us to come on the show, it was me, him, Redman, Ja Rule, or somebody else. We was smoking on the couch inside of a party. It was like just chilling. And he was telling us about his favorites, and we laughing, we joking and shit. And he was like, man, I want to do it, man. Woo. He don't know I'm trying to get home, bitch. If I go home, I ain't never coming back, Dave. But I seen it as God. I'm like, why this nigga? I said, because I'm plotting already. I already know my ticket Monday. Sunday. I'm gone. I know I ain't coming back because the nigga threatened. So I'm like, damn, why Dave want to do this shit right now? Because I really wanted to do this shit. But I'm like, boy, when I go home, I know I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. And that's why it's the only reason I wasn't on Dave Chappelle. They tried to ruin me so bad, bro. If Dave Chappelle reacted me, they wouldn't even let him drop it. You seen how he did Dollar wasn't up, but they let him do it. He reacted me, they wouldn't even let him drop it. Third season, like if you go back and listen to the old music, every song that I rapped on, they replaced it with like a techno beat to make me sound bad. It was killing my brand, shit like that, trying to make me sound off. But it was too late. Like people already knew what I was capable of, knew what I was made of. Like a lot of things, like it's self-explanatory. Like you could tell, like one of the reasons I knew Puffy didn't really for me, like he didn't like me. Like that's what I knew. He could have changed my life. Bad Boy 2 soundtrack. I got a song on there. It's called The Devil Keep On Fucking With Me. That's my song. I used to walk out the street singing that song before it even had a hook, a beat. Before I even met Puffy, it's something I used to just say 4 a.m, walking with a pistol from the stove for my brother, get him Dutchess, like that. So I used to scream this loud, that song, that Why the Devil Keep On Fucking With Me. This was something I used to chant. But anyway, long story short, in the movie, it's a part where they having a shootout, and you see him going around the wall, and the Haitian standing there. He go around the wall, and he say, "And the devil's in my house." And that's what he said. Oh my God! The nigga put Nelly song in that bitch 12 times. I knew the nigga. I knew something funny about that shit. You know, nigga either wrote the song. This nigga not like Nelly or something, but he literally could have put me in that movie. And that song was on the soundtrack, and it fitted the scene. Why the devil keep on fucking with me? And he talk about who let the devil in my house? Whatever the Jared was saying, the Haitian was saying when they was having a shootout in Bad Boy 2. But I knew right then. I said, "Oh yeah, this nigga, is selfish nigga." You feel me? I knew it. Most Scorpio niggas like that though. The ones in November, not October niggas. Them niggas, October women and Scorpio women in October. Niggas is cool, but them November niggas is different. I do not get it. My son one. And we love each other to death, nigga, but if he wasn't my son, we'll be hitting heads.
Yeah, man. What was the situation where Bad Boy staff, they was cheating y'all by keeping the money from promo shows and giving y'all $20K to split? Tell me about that.
Oh, like I said, I heard about that and I didn't know about it at the time. If I knew about it at the time, I'd have robbed everybody. On my mama, I would have Stevie J, all them niggas, these niggas is pussy. These niggas be acting like they gangsters and this and that. They is pussy. I'd have robbed all these niggas. I'd have took, this is what I do. I'd have came to you your face and took that shit off you. And I'd have made you be a bitch, nigga. You'd have had to go sit in the courtroom against me, nigga. I make gangsters. I want to see what you about, bro. I don't pick on people who I think that I know I could dominate. I'm the nigga in the class who quiet as watch you throw papers at people, watch you pick on people, and waiting for you to try me, bro. I want the bully, bro. I want the bad ass, my nigga. I know God gonna let me get away from what I'm gonna do to him. I don't want the innocent nigga, bro.
So what exactly happened, yo? Like, how was they doing y'all dirty with like the split? Like, break that down for the people.
Oh, you just hitting us across the head. Yeah, like they was telling us like we was doing promo shows, so we switched like 3 cities a day sometimes. Like we doing shows, we doing this, we leaving, breaking up next one. You gotta be in this city. We doing after parties. We doing whole time. We think we getting 5-6 bands a piece, and so that's why we trying to hustle so hard. Whole time niggas getting 100,000, 80,000, 70,000, 120,000, 130,000, and giving, and not even taking 20 out of it and busting the rest, taking the 70% and giving us the 30 to bust. Oh, you niggas this pussy. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Imagine a pussy robbing you, bro. That's no, I don't like these niggas. I catch any one of them niggas on the alley, they gonna give me mine back. I gotta have it off you. If I catch any of them niggas at the right time, in the right environment where I can get it, everybody except Puffy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know he a fed. And if I ever have a bad situation with Puffy, I just gotta go left with him all the way and be on the news. I can't even play with that. So I just rather not. But I'm gonna keep trolling you because Nick, you owe me. You took from me. I'm one nigga that can mention your name and make money off this motherfucker for the rest of my life. Cause that bitch ass owe me. So I don't want to hear people tell me stop mentioning Puffy. I'm gonna mention that bitch ass nigga till I die. That bitch nigga owe me. He don't owe you. I mean, he ain't take nothing from your kid. Don't tell me nothing about him. You hear me? Don't tell me nothing about a nigga who took something out of my mouth. Oh, get over it. I'm over it. I'm getting money. I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing though. So that nigga, everything around him, getting nigga call himself his friend. They know how I stand. I've been saying this loud. And if a nigga got a problem, we ain't gotta do all this, we ain't gotta get the feds involved. We ain't gotta get the police involved or nothing. You just DM it, dog. We'll link up, shoot that shit out. And the man who walk away say self-defense, dog. That's it. That's how we handle that shit, dog. I'm tired of these fake ass gangsters. These niggas is fake. They've been faking for so long. I watched these niggas turn into characters. I used to know these niggas and there was nobody. I watched niggas turn into actual characters for a brand. Like niggas is not like that. But I don't try to fuck a nigga money up. But nigga, I know. Give me an M. I'm gonna show you who is who. Give me an M. All right, so I was hooked up with this guy named Tom. He used to manage like Third Nowinski Money, Mello. He was like a business manager for Mello, I think at the time. And Mark Cuban, a lot of the the Mavericks players. And man, I'm just friends with him through a friend of mine, and we kicking it. He showing me all the shoes he got from Mello, a whole closet full of shoes he don't even wear that he got from Jordan. Everything that come out from Mello don't even like. He got a closet of this shit, just all Jordans, all type of Jordan. So we just was discussing, like, the future of everything that was coming about and how to make, the man's still rich to this day, bro. Like, that's just people that I would have been still affiliated with, people I would have been making money with. I probably would have been worth a good 30 million right now, good 30, 40 million right now. And just the startup money, they took it, bro. I worked for it. People act like, oh, why you mad, bro? It's not like I'm asking for nothing. No, these people paid us what we was worth, and these people took it from us.
We'd love to hear what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like and subscribe.